Hi, good evening or good afternoon. So this is my second video for OS operating system as platform project. So I have created four virtual machines. One is domain controller, one is manage engine, which will have my uh, distribution server, which is for manage engine because my uh, category was automated software deployment. So I have created PC1, PC2. Okay, so let's start with our my domain controller. So I have created a domain. So I will log in into my domain controller using my domain administrator account, which is barakat underscore backslash administrator with my domain password, which will be highly secured and with special characters. So as you can see, this is my I log in into domain using my domain administrator account. So here my domain name is barakat.com, and I have created multiple users, multiple groups, and multiple PCs, computers. So as you can see here, it's appearing. As you can see here, computers, I have created these computers, and these are the users. I have Nawaf, Jason, Rayon, which I have added them in groups so I can give up special permissions for them and assign permission for groups. Okay, so this is my manage engine virtual machine. So I have here as well, I'm logging with my administrator so I can have full permissions on my servers. So this is the it will be the So here we can see that my manage engine, which is my software I have selected for my project, is working. This is manage engine, and this is my desktop application for manage engine. It is web console. So as you can see, I can log in into my PCs with different users. Like in my PC1, I'm using Rayon Ali, which is one of users in my domain. So I was double, and this is my other PC, which is Nawab Ali as well from my domain. These users have restrictions because they are users. They don't have permissions like administrators. So I have created this domain controller and two PCs and manage engine virtual machine. So I will reconnect my manage engine. So now this is my web console. So these are PCs which I have added in my system. So one of my I was able to install agent successfully on one virtual machine, which is this, and I can connect this virtual machine by clicking here. Uh, bec- because of manage engine, I can log in into my manage engine using my administrator password and my administrator user. And this is my domain controller is connected to manage engine. So if I add any future computers or any users in future, so it will be appearing here. So it will be very easy to add them, just clicking and next and adding them to local, adding them to SOM, which is my uh, software management this. So from here we can connect our download our agents. So I have successfully downloaded my agent here. So from here I can do a shutdown. I can access this virtual machine or access this PC fully from this application. So I can do many things, and I can do software deployment as well. So I can do the steps like I have installed agent. I can create a package manually or get templates from the Manage Engine website and install them on the PC. So this was my Manage Engine thing. So I have created. So let's get on to my project reflection. So I think my strength in this project was time management and organizing work. Time management, as we have a lot of other courses which has similar submission dates, and as I'm working student, so I was able to time management my work and do everything. My weaknesses are lack of focus and limited experience. I wasn't able to focus on one thing at the moment because there was a lot of things in this project, and limited experience as I didn't have much familiar with these stuff. Different approach of mine on this project will be like I will create diagrams, I will create the structures first, then I will create my manage like in my scenario I'm using manage engine. So I will second step I will configure my manage engine, I will download the agents and I will download everything so I know it's working. So first step I will go by creating domain and users. Fourth step, which will be last, giving permissions and assigning groups. And this time I did opposite of this. I created the domain first, then users I gave them permissions, then I created the diagrams. After that I created my manage engine. So I will go for that approach. Uh, I will for choosing better project new version. I will go for better project as documentation rather than documentation. I will read each and every documentation and will go deep research for my project and everything. Uh, using the For me, if I was using desktop console, which will be better than rather than web console. In web console, we must need internet or what we must need ISP. But in desktop console, we don't need ISP or we don't need internet to access that console. And I will talk about my strengths more and weaknesses. So in my scenario, it was my weaknesses like wasn't able to connect agent to my server, and I didn't have much or resources.